What's going on YouTube? Hayden back with another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's intro, we are going to be doing something a little bit differently. It's going to be another unboxing video. Yes, I said it, another unboxing video. Again, a little bit different, not going to be a hardware wallet. This is actually going to be a clothing company review of their merchandise that they sent me. It's pretty awesome. Definitely a little different than my merch. So if you want to cop any of this, make sure to check out the link in the description of the video. It's the #1 link at the top. But further ado, this is what they sent me. Bam, in the email. It just came in today, this morning, a little bit earlier than expected. So it's going to be pretty awesome to review this stuff. As you guys can see, CryptoWhale clothing. Pretty awesome. I'll zoom in on it right now. What's going on, guys? So obviously, as you guys can see here, we have the CryptoWhale clothing. Let's see exactly what they sent me. So, bunch of stuff I know that came with this. All these shirts that we're gonna have to check out. Obviously, toss that aside. Now, obviously, they sent the packing slip. You can see right here. They have sent me a Bella Canvas unisex short sleeve shirt. Actually, they just sent me 4 of those. It doesn't specify exactly which ones that they sent me, but they are all a large and they are all black. So let's unbox this and check out what exactly it is that they are, what they are made of. So here are the 4. I guess we'll just open these up at random. No need for a knife, don't want to ruin anything. So let's just rip this one open. So no label or anything on this one. Toss that aside. Obviously this is absolutely sick. I love what they're doing with this. It doesn't say exactly what the name is. I guess that will be on their website. But this is what this first t-shirt looks like. I think it is absolutely awesome. Let's open this up really quick. This is the Bitcoin Billionaire Club. So obviously, if you guys are a Bitcoin billionaire or you are a future Bitcoin billionaire, definitely check this shirt out. Link is in the description, top of the description. These are some pretty awesome shirts. Let's check out the next one. Obviously, we all know that Bitcoin is the #1 cryptocurrency to invest in. It is the big brother of everything. So that is why we obviously have to start it off with Bitcoin. It's #1. Even though my channel is predominantly Litecoin, as we can see right here, Bitcoin is still a pretty big company, or still the biggest coin. So one thing about CryptoWhale is they make very, very, very cliche, ironic t-shirts that are absolutely genius. I'm so shocked that somebody actually came up and thought about it. Definitely a good idea. Great way to promote it. Definitely add some character to coins. Obviously, if you guys are not familiar with Charlie Lee, he likes to call this like the chicken army, the chicken army, whatever that is. And obviously, they have really taken on that idea by making a chicken Litecoin shirt. But not only did they just make a chicken Litecoin shirt, they made it like this. This is like absolutely insane quality. I don't know how exactly they're coming up with these designs, but my golly, are they beautiful in the way they look and their design and their color. They're printed on very, very, very nicely. There's really no, I can't see these cracking anytime soon. And Bella Canvas is also a very, very, very professional brand and a beautiful t-shirt. Obviously you guys can see here, it's definitely a good quality t-shirt. Definitely recommend checking them out. Well, let's move on to the next one. Let's do this one over here. I forgot what exactly it was that I ordered or that they sent me, so we'll check it out. Oops. So this is the 3rd t-shirt that they sent me. Let's open this up. So obviously, like I said, most of them are predominantly Litecoin. Not a bad thing though. Here, this is a ironic Litecoin. Gotta hodl them all. Hopefully you guys understand what this brand is that they're imitating. If you guys know what this is, make sure to leave a comment in the comment box and let me know which design they are imitating. It's beautiful. I love the quality on it. It definitely is a pretty funny and ironic shirt. I'm definitely gonna have to wear these around and really show off Litecoin in a very fun and exciting way. And then the last shirt to review is probably my favorite one because this is the most ironic one. Obviously, if you guys want to pick any of these up, make sure to check out the top link in the description. This is my favorite t-shirt, probably going to be your guys' favorite t-shirt too. So I definitely recommend checking it out on their website. Clearly you guys know exactly what they're referring to, so if anybody likes beer and they also like cryptocurrency, Litecoin in specific, this is the t-shirt for you. Let me make that clear. They're super cheap. 25 bucks, really not too bad in terms of price, especially for Bella Canvas. I know because I have my own merchandise line that Bella Canvas is a very top quality, you know, brand of clothing. They do very well in stitching, size. It is very stretchy, and the print is beautiful quality. So this one is a knockoff of, I think, Miller Lite. So it is a Satoshi Lite with a Litecoin logo. So cliche, so funny. I love the design and what they did with this. So otherwise, I guess that's going to wrap up the intro for today. Definitely make sure to stick around. We're doing the technical analysis in 1 second. Otherwise, let's move on. What's going on, YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Tron to BTC. We will also be discussing this massive run-up that could potentially happen within cryptocurrency and Litecoin. Basically, looking at an article explaining Goldman-Backed Circle predicts Bitcoin and crypto comeback, you know, plus Ripple, XRP, Tron, Ethereum, Litecoin, and VeChain. So huge news. Hopefully you guys like this brand new shirt I got. I sure do. Furthermore, let's jump into today's episode. So I'm on the current coin market cap, and as you guys can see, we have a market cap of 120.4 billion, a 24-hour volume of 15.8, and a Bitcoin dominance of 52.4. So what I'm seeing across the board right now is consolidation. We are seeing another day of stability, another day of sideways movement. We're seeing no increase in volume, no decrease in volume, and no increase in Bitcoin dominance. As you guys can see here, it is beautifully reflected on the markets. I'm on coinmarketcap.com. Top 10 coins. We do have a mix. We have a conglomerate of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 10 coins that are up. So about 50-50. We're really not up by much. You know, the most a coin is up by is Litecoin, believe it or not, up 2%. Now in the number 7 spot. That is huge. You know, go Satoshi Lite. Litecoin at $32.82, up 2%. We also have Tron up 1. Furthermore, Bitcoin is only up by 0.49%, and the ones that are down aren't really down by much, 2 to 3% max. Bitcoin Cash down 3%. Scrolling down, as you guys can see, majority of the market is definitely diverse. Nothing is really taking off, nor is anything really falling. You know, we're only down by less than 1%, but up by no more than like 3%. And that goes for practically the whole market. We have a 5% gainer, OX, that we've reviewed. Actually, Holo is up 27%, which is absolutely wild. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to review Holo in the next episode. But otherwise, we are seeing a very interesting sideways low volume market. Pundi X is up 17% too. I know the markets are sideways trading, and I know it can be quite discerning to some. Obviously, there are still ways to make money within cryptocurrency, even if you know, there is sideways movement, as I'll explain in a couple of minutes. But if you did want a jump start or a quick introduction or beginner move into cryptocurrency, definitely check out the second link in the description. It's a link to the ABRA app on the iPhone, Android, whatever it is. Basically, if you sign up and deposit $5 into Bitcoin, that means take a bank, transfer $5 USD, and then deposit that into Bitcoin, you will be rewarded with $25 of free Bitcoin that this ABRA app is promoting, part of the Litecoin Foundation. So it is absolutely awesome. Definitely make sure to take advantage of that before it disappears. Otherwise, let's move on. Moving though on to the Goldman-Backed Circle, basically I do want to discuss what exactly this is referring to. So from Bitcoin and the tokenization for everything or of everything to Ripple's push to revitalize cross-border payments with XRP, here's a look at some of the stories breaking in the world of cryptocurrency. So basically, Bitcoin and crypto. The CEO of Goldman-backed crypto platform Circle says the technology that secures Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at large is fundamental to our future. At the World Economic Forum in Davos, Jeremy Allaire says crypto skeptics simply need to get more familiar with the emerging technology. People threw around crypto like it's a bad thing. Guess what? Cryptography is at the foundation of protecting modern society, human privacy. It's a fundamental tool of our cyber defenses. It's a fundamental tool of every corporation. In a recent interview with CNBC, Allaire said he believes the price of Bitcoin is posed for a sharp turnaround in the coming years, which is huge. We see this as much more transformative even than the web. We think that this is a long arc that will have far greater impact on our civic institutions and our economic institutions. The key thing with Bitcoin is it's unique in its security and its scalability. And this idea that we need a scarce, non-sovereign store of value that individuals can hold in a protected fashion, that's attractive all around the world, you know, and I think it will be increasingly attractive. Allaire is also bullish on crypto at large and says he thinks Bitcoin will be far from the only cryptocurrency with a standing future. We have a phrase, the tokenization of everything. We think cryptographic tokens are going to represent every form of the financial asset in the world. These will be millions of them in the next couple of years. So slowly moving down, I do want to discuss Litecoin with you. And it's very interesting. You know, the leading cryptocurrency exchange Binance, you know, like we said in yesterday's video, added a new stablecoin trading pair, you know, Litecoin and Tron. And the fact that this is now paired together is actually some pretty good news, you know, for the most part, you know, giving itself more scalability, more options. Also, for those of you guys who are interested in Ripple and XRP, at the World Economic Forum, you know, in Davos, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse joined a CNBC panel on the future of cryptocurrency. Garlinghouse talked about his company's suite of cross-border payment solutions, plans for XRP, and the current state of crypto regulations. You can obviously check it out if you just Google that. But otherwise, further ado, enough with the current events. Let's dive into the technical analysis aspect of today's episode. So we're on the current coin market cap, and as you guys can clearly see, I have Litecoin pulled up. This was a weekly view. We're now looking at it on the daily, but you can see I have zoomed all the way out to give us a more macroeconomic view of the markets. As you guys can see, we have this massive downtrend that we have not been able to break. And as you can see, what's very interesting to me is prior to the massive bull run, we were trading above the high-low MMA, and you can see since the downtrend, we are having the exact opposite in terms of trading. Not only did we actually break the downtrend, which is fairly good news, we then used it as a support to move upwards, but you can see what exactly this big issue is, and this is going to become a very interesting thing. So yes, we have been facing a lot of resistance with this high-low MMA, but you can see what exactly we have, you know, kind of stumbled upon right now. You know, Litecoin on its daily charts is having an interesting move right now. So we are definitely testing this high-low MMA. And if we do, which we will, it's just a matter of time, break this high-low MMA, we will definitely start to make a positive gain. Once the price gets above it, it will start to push it back upwards, and it will be a slow, diverse move to the upper, you know, price levels, you know, since, you know, previously, all the way back like 2 years ago, that's what we were doing. We were using the high-low MMA on above it and, you know, using it to push the price back up. You can clearly see what this resistance is holding right now. And then if you wanted to zoom in even further, you can see what exactly is happening right now. So clearly you can see there is a channel of sideways movement, a lot of resistance, a lot of congestion right here, where we're trading in between the two, you know, support and resistances. You know, with all the sideways trading, it's a good indication that there is going to be a potential leap in the current price fairly soon. We need that injection of volume, which we may see in a couple of days, and then it should, you know, shoot the price up to a much higher level. You can also notice that we did sort some sort of uptrend here. We're still currently retesting this resistance. There is a massive resistance in terms of its $33 resistance level. You can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 2 to 3 weeks of resistance from this, from this $33 level, and I do think it's a major support. I do think in due time we should break through that with a very aggressive movement and injection in volume. We should shoot us back up and at least retest around $38 or this high-low MMA that's coming here. If in fact we do break above the high-low MMA, that will be huge news for Litecoin, and we can finally start to see a more positive, light at the end of the tunnel and start to move up at a higher level and a more aggressive rate instead of being suppressed so much by this downtrend. Furthermore, moving on to Bitcoin's daily charts, you guys can see clearly that there also is a channel that Bitcoin is stuck in between, similar to Litecoin. No volume, very suppressed volume, sideways movement on the RSI. You can see it is actually trending on the bottom. Bitcoin or Litecoin was at the top of its resistance. Bitcoin is at the bottom of its support, and you can see it is stuck in this channel. What I am reasoning is Bitcoin is going to trend outwards. We are going to consolidate, trade sideways for a couple more days, if not weeks, until we kind of battle this downtrend right here and the high-low MMA. And then hopefully with enough volume, we should see that injection and move us up. But in the next following weeks, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of sideways trading. No volume really at all. Ethereum doing a very similar concept, a little bit different than the past two though. It hasn't really been trending in this channel for really that long of a period. We did find a very strong support though at that 114 level, $114 that we're holding very, very, very well. You can see we had previous support here, previous resistance there, and now there's more support here. So with this ever decreasing volume, we are going to see a pretty big movement, either a bearish break and pulling us down to $80, or we're going to see a nice volume injection moving us up to 160. Volume injection will indefinitely happen. It's just whether that will be positive money moving into exchanges or that will be negative money pulling out of exchanges. So we're definitely going to have to find out and wait, but it is definitely nearing, guys. This sideways movement is not sustainable, and there will be a break within cryptocurrency fairly soon. Lastly, Tron looking absolutely beautiful, guys. Not only though am I concerned slightly with a small pullback due to the fact we are nearing overbought on its daily charts, but we are also following this uptrend very, very, very beautifully, moving at much higher rate. I do think we need to come back down and find a balance similar, something like that, and then continue up. Like I said in my past couple of videos, I do plan on buying into Tron when we do retest this this uptrend. This support uptrend right here that you guys can see I have drawn out in yellow, because I do think we're a little bit overextended and we need to come back down, consolidate, gain more traction, and then with another volume injection we're definitely going to move up and retest it. But I'm definitely going to be waiting to buy when we retest this line. Otherwise, guys, that's going to sum up today's episode. If you liked it, make sure to leave a giant thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. And guys, make sure to check out the top link in the description. Obviously, this is definitely the way to go in terms of funny, comical cryptocurrency merchandise. And they have a whole bunch of stuff on their website. They have, CryptoWhale has, phone cases, all different stuff, shirts, t-shirts, tees, sweatshirts, all cool stuff. Definitely recommend checking that out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.